today we are going to wind a center pull ball from leftover yarn from your project. So this is a skein that was already center pull, but now it's a little floppy and it doesn't stand up if I want to knit anymore. So what I'm going to do is wind a center pull ball. So here's what I do: take the end that is coming out of the center, or if you want you can take the end that is coming out from the ball, any one of the ends, take them and wind around your hand, 4 fingers extended like that. So about 5-10 times should be good. Okay, then take this fluff off your hand and hold it on one end, and then wind with your 4 fingers, squeeze together again 10 to 15 times, making sure this tuft of yarn is outside on one end and it'll always remain there. Now take your fingers out, and while holding again that tuft of yarn, wind on in the other direction again 10 to 15 times. Keep doing that by changing the direction of how you're winding, and eventually it's going to be a center pull ball. So as you see, my tuft of yarn is still peeking outside. And keep doing that. One direction first, then the other direction, until all your yarn is wound up and my tuft is still peeking out. You see my fingers are still there, so don't pull it very tight because the yarn will extend and then it will stretch, and then when you go and make your project with it, at first you will see that it fits well, and then you wash it and the stretch, the part that has stretch will bounce back to its original, and then you'll have a tough time fitting into it. So do not stretch. Always leave room when you're winding a ball by hand. Keep it a bit loose. You see, it's almost done, but my fluff, the tuft, is still out here. So at all times I need to see where it is to make sure that in the end I have a center pull ball. And center pulls are more, I think, better for your project, because then the stretch of the yarn is relaxed inside the ball as compared to when it's outside, and by the time you come to the outside it will already have relaxed a lot. So yeah, it's much more efficient and much better for the projects that you knit or crochet with your yarn. And now, don't want to get a tangle here, so I have to be a bit more careful. And at all times my finger is behind when I'm winding the yarn, so that it's a bit relaxed and not stretched. Okay. So the knots that happen, they happen to everyone. I'm no exception. But be patient, don't pull it tight, otherwise it'll lock. Just keep the yarn nice and loose so it doesn't tangle. and you will see that all the tangles will come off easily. Almost there, home stretch. And there, all done. And how does this work? Well, you pull this part out and you get the other end. That's my end of the ball. And now when I'm using it, I can pull my yarn straight from here, and yeah, it works. It stays in one place. That's how we do it.